Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. I got a new e-bike. It is the Engwe Ep2 Pro. It's a folding e-bike, as you saw in the beginning of the video. 20-inch mags, fat tires. They're 4 inches wide. It's got a 750 watt rear hub motor. It has throttle, 5 levels of pedal assist in the factory setting. It has Shimano cassette. It's a 7-speed. Pretty fun bike. You might not be able to see the battery because the battery is inside here. Like I said, it's a folding bike, so it's easy to store. Full disclosure time, I am not getting paid to talk about this bike. I did not buy this bike. This bike was sent to me by that company to check it out. Here on the front you have a headlight, which is pretty bright. I like it. I was using this last night after I built it yesterday. We have shocks that you can lock in or lock out. Front shocks. We do not have shocks on the back. We have a nice saddle here with a decent blowhole there, a little bit of air conditioning. We have a black and white readout right here. It comes with directions, a book that'll show you how to get in there and program that. I think you can go in there and unlock a maximum speed that is going to be over 20, but with the factory setting and PAS level 5 you can get up to 20. We've got this rack back here. Cool thing about this bike, headlight. Brake light. Yeah, the headlight is cool, but when you hit the brakes, this goes red. When you turn on the light for night riding, this goes red, but then gets brighter when you brake. So that's pretty cool. It's got brakes. So it is pretty cool as a folding bike. It's got protection on it. So it's got this bar here. When you fold it and store it, this is never going to get crunched. That's your derailleur right there. It's got mechanical disc brakes on the front and on the back. As you see, I have the trailer here. I hauled it out. It seems to haul the trailer just fine, but it seems to not like the haul, but it hauled it just fine. We're going to test ride this without the trailer right now, and then we're going to, yeah. Because this is a smaller bike, 20-inch mags, it doesn't weigh as much as some of my other e-bikes that are around 70-something pounds. I think this is 60-something. Not a heavy bike, but not super light. So let's go down to pedal assist 1. Let's get out of this grass with the throttle. All right, now we're over here on the pavement. One thing you need to know is the motor's not going to kick on when you move the pedals right away. It takes about a 1.5 rotation. Pedal assist 1 gets me 5.5 miles. Depending on how you have the gear set and how hard you're pedaling, you could get over that. There we go, 6. Pedal assist 1 is getting me 6 with pedaling. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. It's still March. Let's go to pedal assist 2. There, it's kicking on. That's getting me up to 9.7. I'm sure that I could achieve 10. Yeah, I just got 10. Pedal assist 3. That kicked on a lot stronger than the other two. That's getting me close to, yeah, 12.2. Let's do a hard brake here. The brakes are good. Pedal assist 4. Oh, you feel it build? Feel that building? There we go. 16.8. All right, now we're gonna do pedal assist 5. Now, what I noticed when you start doing 3, 4, and 5, the motor takes a little bit to get you up to that maximum speed. And those pedal assist levels, 1 and 2, it seems to get you there really fast. But here, let's go from just a slow start. Need this long straightaway to get up to 20. Gets the wind too. That's a factor. 20.5. Well, that wasn't bad. Even though it was against the wind, it still got up to 20. But it took a little bit. The motor had to build, had to slowly get there. All right, let's see how the bike does going up this hill here on the levee. Remember, the trailer with everything in it right now is around 30-35 pounds. We're in pedal assist mode number 3, which is about 12 miles. Look at that. You can only do 9.8, and I'm pedaling too. Struggling a little bit to get up this hill, though we are hauling that trailer. Goes downhill really good. Pedal assist 4 with a slow start. Maybe it's only doing 9.6 up here as we get to the top because of that slow start. All right, now we're going to go up the hill in pedal assist level 5. It's highest level in the factory setting, which gets you about 20. We're going to give it a longer start. I think that is what this bike needs. It doesn't, ooh, here we go. It takes maybe a rotation and a half or so for the motor to kick on with this bike, and then it slowly builds to the max speed you're going to get in that level. That was almost 11 miles there, a little good. I wonder if this bike, instead of being a nominal 750 watt, I wonder if it's a peak 750 watt, meaning that it peaks at 750. Now we're going down the road at 5 to see if we can get up to 20 real quick. There we go, 20. I totally think this bike would go up hills better if it wasn't for the trailer, but honestly, that was okay. There's not a lot of big hills around here. Might be bigger hills for sure where you're at. All right, we're back where I started. There's one thing I know I'm gonna forget to tell you. This is a 48 volt battery down here, and it's a 750 watt motor, but I know I told you that. So let me tell you what I think overall. All right, now for my overall opinion. For the most part, I like the bike. I think it's fun. There is one thing that I had a problem with when I was building it yesterday, and let's look at that real quick. And it's not that big of a deal, but it was annoying when I discovered that this rack doesn't really fit the bike. It's the rack that came with it. As you see, I couldn't get this to line up with anything. I tried all kinds of things, even seeing if I could bend it to make it work, and no, I could not. I've had this problem before with another e-bike that I have where the rack just wasn't lining up. Not the biggest problem there, but I had to go with the rack so I could put the brake light on. I could just find another rack that maybe fits it better. So it doesn't seem like a workhorse when it's hauling the trailer, even though the trailer only has about 30 pounds right now, including the weight of the trailer. It's about 30-35 pounds, but it hauled it on flat ground, and as you saw, up the levee a few times in different pedal assist levels. What would I buy this bike? Yeah. What I really like about the bike is there's a couple of things. Its price. For that class of bike, it's a good price. Without the coupon code, it's a $1,200 bike, but with the coupon code, it is under $1,000. It's like $900 and something, and that coupon code is down in the description, guys. Now, the other thing I really like about it is it's not big and it folds. I think it'd be good for someone who lives in a small place. I live in a small place. Someone who has a small car and they want to pack it into the car to go somewhere. Also, it's just not a bad bike for if you live in a town or city and you want to go to work and save on gas. Now, what is the range? They say their range is 50 plus miles. Now, e-bike companies always give like a big range, and I'm sure that they got that range, but let me tell you what it's probably based on. Probably based on the lowest pedal assist, which is like 5 or 6 miles for this, flat ground, good day, no wind, and a light rider. So all ranges are going to vary based on the rider, the conditions, the topographic, you know, where you're at, what type of ride you're doing, like trails or road or whatever, hills and flat, wind, all that good stuff, and the weight of the rider. It all varies in there. So most people on average want to ride an e-bike at a top speed or somewhere in the middle. When the higher you go in a PAS level, you know, pedal assist level, the more battery you're using, therefore less of a range you're going to get. So I saw someone online get like 27 miles out of this just on throttle. So I would say, based on that and what Engwe says their range is, I think if you were riding somewhere between pedal assist, all the pedal assist levels, you know, doing all the levels, you would probably get anywhere from 27 miles to high 30s, maybe 40 miles, depending on how you ride and how much you weigh and what kind of terrain you're riding in. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to always get 50 something miles out of that, but if you want to save on gas and you don't want to spend a lot of money on an e-bike, that's a good one to go with. And if you're a newcomer to fat tire e-bikes, this is a good starter bike for you. All right, guys, info down in the description, links to the website, codes, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go catch some fish. Thanks for watching.